Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's a hot one out there.
Yeah, it is.
It's Wednesday, and I know this. It's August 28th.
Oh my
and
gosh.
The reason I know this is Dana's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Dana.
Yeah. So, yeah, I got today's date down.
I'm gonna need the quiz this time.
So we are the two cross stitches. I'm Mary Lou.
I'm Amy.
And this is a channel all about cross stitch, mostly. Every once in a while we'll interject some other things, but I think today we got
strictly cross stitch today. And shopping.
Watch out, Sarah. I have to give Sarah, the Northwood Stitcher, a shout out because she shouted us out. And we've been tagging each other back and forth and chatting back and forth in emails. We've had some great chats. So thanks, Sarah, for the shout out. And I hope you enjoyed this video.
I want to go play in her craft room.
Yeah, me and Amy are gonna make a road trip sometime, and we're gonna come knock on your door.
Get ready.
All right. So what do we got? What are we starting with? FFOs?
I don't know. Do you have any life updates? I don't really have anything.
No, not other than Dana's birthday.
Dana's
I
birthday.
got nothing. It's been
We got some
quiet.
wood delivered. We're getting ready for camping season, and
I started switching my decorations around to fall.
Yes, it's starting to look like fall in here.
This week.
And let's see. Our Quilt of Valor group, we're going to be giving 2 quilts at our next meeting, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah.
So
I don't know that any of that can be publicized because it's kind of a private thing, so we'll ask, we'll find out.
Yep.
So fully finished items. Oh.
This is really good. So, where's my note? Hands-on design. It was probably 2 years ago. She did Let's Talk Stitching, Let's Talk Quilting. She did a couple of different ones. This is Let's Talk Stitching. And there you go. But wait.
I didn't know if it was focusing, so I was blocking my eyes.
Yeah, I think it is. It's a box. So Dana helped me.
It's awesome.
I had more fun doing this. It came out nice. And that was like the perfect thing to stitch in that hoop. It fit in that hoop really nicely. So I was really, really thrilled with that.
Did you say it was called Let's Talk Stitching?
Let's Talk Stitching.
Well, you got to see my shirt. It says Let's Talk Trash.
Let's Talk Trash.
It's a trash panda. I went up to Vermont to visit family this past weekend and I bought that. And you just made me think of it when you said that.
I did a couple of projects.
So then you got some sewing, some non-cross-stitch stuff.
Bags, but for my cross-stitch. But
I'd call it a bag. It's a pouch.
Vinyl in the front so you could see. But I used Teresa Kogut's Witches. I still had some of this fabric left, so
It's
I did
cute.
a couple. And I needed something for my Halloween projects. I did another bag too, but you'll see that after when I pull that up. And I think that's it. FFO. What do you got?
All right, fully finished. So I had this almost finished last time, and that was from Amy from Renewing Stitches, and that was I don't know if it has a name, but it says cross stitch is my love language, and it has a heart with a needle going through it.
It's so cute in that frame.
Yeah, I got that frame at what's the name of that junk store? I call it the junk store. Goodwill. I bought it at Goodwill.
Sarah's favorite place.
And
we've gotten better at that. I haven't done that, but I've gotten better at stopping there and checking.
So the other thing I finished was from Mill Hill. This was my Colorado Cross Stitcher
ornament
camp 2024. So I did the ornament. It was my first Mill Hill.
So cute.
Now when I say that, I know that you guys saw me start another Mill Hill, but it had like a wrong thing on it. I put about 15 stitches in it and I ditched it. So I'm not counting that.
Yeah, it wasn't
so this is my
happy.
first mill hill, my first beading, my
He's
first
really
perforated
cute.
paper. So I got a lot of firsts for that. So that's the Colorado Cross Stitcher Summer Camp 2024 challenge thing.
It's really cute. I can't wait to do the moose, and I really should pull them out. I've been, I got a few things going, so. Okay, Epos.
Finished items.
So, historical sampler, the Halloween sow.
It's so good. Helen finished hers too, right? Did she?
Who?
Helen?
Yeah,
I think
Helen
she-
did. A few people actually, because the last piece came out this past week, so everybody was chomping at the bit to get that fourth part done. I love it. It's so cute. And that's my gray. I dyed that gray fabric. I agree with Helen. Gray's a great color for these Halloween. You'll see. I have a few. So I dyed the little gray so I could have my gray fabric. So I did that one. I think that was 16 count, yes. Then I finished. I was hoping to get a couple of these like fully finished, but it didn't happen this week. We had too much going on. But here's my rabbit Pickens. They're all done.
The whole Monte.
So it'd be great to get them in that window pane frame. I've been playing with it a little, coming up with some ideas because I wanted to put some other color, you know, around their edging or something, because then you'll just see the clear glass. So I wanted to do something with a matting or something with them. So we'll see how that goes.
I can't wait to see what you do with it to finish it.
I know, yeah. Then, Amy's got hers of this too.
Yeah, mine's not finished item though.
Chickens!
Mine's a whip.
So I have it all stitched. I'm so happy. So I knocked a few things off that list.
Yeah.
I'm well under 20 now, so I can start out and back in, right?
You can have as many as you want.
I love the colors. I just love it. So I am gonna, I really want to get this together. I'm gonna get it together. So Amy has her half done.
I got all the letters in, or almost all the letters. I think I have to finish the G up here, but then
Yeah.
I'll do the other half. Figured I might as well
It's
show
so
it while
fun.
you were showing it.
And I want to at least get that one. I want to do all of them, but I want to get that one done so I can understand how to assemble it. She has little instructions on it and everything, so I can't wait to.
And that's called Funky Chickens from Satsuma Street, and they're done on 14 count white Aida.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of funny when I go back and I'm stitching something on 14 count. It seems so big to me because I've done, the trees are in 20 and I go from that down to 14 count and I'm like, wow, this is great.
14 count is probably one of the few that I feel comfortable stitching in hand. The others I'm not quite comfortable with yet stitching in hand, but
So keep going with your whips. Keep going with your FOs, I mean.
finished items. Do you have any more?
No,
Okay.
that's all I have.
So you guys probably expected this one to come, but Needle Bling Designs, this is Halloween, or tonight is Halloween. And then the fabric is called, I'm sorry. The pattern is Tonight is Halloween. The fabric is called This is Halloween.
There you go. She's so close. It's beautiful. This fabric, which is garden.
It's all done. I'm not doing the border. This is
Yeah.
done. Yeah, this is totally finished. So I haven't decided if I'm thinking about doing a flat fold. I like the idea of the long flat fold ever since I saw your bunnies.
Yeah.
I think it'll look good.
I have a Halloween one that's long like that, and I like it. So yeah, I think it'll be good.
My first monochromatic too, I think. Pretty sure. That's it for finished items for me, just the one.
Oh boy. So I've been busy with this stuff this week. This is really cute. Stick this down the corner. I don't think I have a picture I can show of it. Oh. Good. So, Cloudsfactory out online. I haven't done a biscornu yet, so I really wanted to try it. So I thought this was adorable. So I got, of course I have to start with the fun half, right? So I got quite a bit done. I have to finish the center, the whole outer ring with the witches and the pumpkins are done. I'm just stitching, there's a ring of this in the center. And then I gotta do the back side. But Cloudfactory, that's another gray I did, another piece of gray I did. I had a bunch of like odd 16 count aida and I just played with it. And I knew I had the Halloween stuff coming up that I wanted to do. Oh, so I've really been going to town on this. And so I gave myself little mini goals in a week. If I do this, I can stitch something else. So it forced me to really
you
crank
did get
on
far.
this. So I got a lot more of the water done. I started in over here. And every time I do a little section of water, I'd stitch another house or a tree. Because I really want to do those. And I'm like, no, I gotta do the water. And then I started in on this gray strip of water that runs in the middle. But I got all these guys done down here now. I have one little bird, a seagull, that's stitching down there. But the whole outer edge is all done.
And that water, what's a
But
beast?
that water, yeah. And it's so boring. It's just like,
Is there more letters or
No,
is that done?
that's it.
Okay.
yeah. So because I did all that, and I really wanted to work on a Halloween Quaker. Because I had the most perfect fabric for it.
And that was 18 count raspberry latte
Yes.
from Grace Notes Fabric?
Yes.
I have it memorized.
Little bag.
That's cute.
Angels have this fabric and all these little blocks of the characters, and I cut them all up and I've been making bags out of them. So some of you may be the lucky recipient of that. So, come on. Witch's Garden. Remember that orange fabric I showed you a few weeks ago?
Yeah, Witch's
Wow.
Garden Crafts. So good.
So, that's Silhowitches Quaker.
Oh, the Teresa Kogut.
Kogut. Oh my God, this is going to be so fun. I started there because I really wanted to do that witch and the little kitty and the little green eyes. I really wanted to start there.
And that's 18 count spicy
They're
pumpkin.
So cute. There's little bats and little stars and little pumpkins and little silhouettes everywhere through with the big pieces of Quaker. It's so fun. Yep, here it is. There's a Frankie. Oh, and I'm not using the cardboard threads. No, I'm not. I'm using Farmhouse Flossies. So she had one called Mistress. So I'm using Mistress, which she's currently sold out of because I bought it all and she's making more. And then Grinch for the little accent of green that's here and there throughout. They said you need 3 skeins. That's a standard floss. So these are these are 10 yards. So I had 4. So I have way more than enough thread to do that.
Don't say that to the people that want that color.
I know, right?
She bought it all.
They know already. I think Karen Hildreth, maybe? One of the Karens had posted, oh, she's the one that bought it all up. That's why it's sold out.
And we'll link her
talk
shop.
about-
We'll link her shop below.
We'll talk about that in a few minutes, too. And speaking of Farmhouse Flossies, so
That
there is
fall one is so cute.
August and September done. And these I did, so this is the 12 monthly minis, and I converted all the colors to Farmhouse Flossies floss. And I love it. Yeah, that fall one, check that fall one out.
It's really nice.
Where do you see the next two? October and November, it's a die for.
I have the book and I have the fabric set aside. I just haven't started it.
Lindsay at Primrose, she nailed it with these patterns. They're so fun, quick, easy. Some of them have more color changes than the others, but it's okay because it's a small thing and you don't mind the change so quick. So yeah, and that's also, like I said, Farmhouse Flossies, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. And that's all I have for whips. That's all I have for whips.
Okay. Well, I only have 2, so this won't take long. My first one is Wordplay August, Brenda Gervais, With Thy Needle and Thread. And I am doing this on a 35 count lamb's wool linen. And the funny thing is this linen, 35 count, the holes are easier to see than it is on my 28 count on another project. So
it depends on like a Belfast versus something else. So there are different linens. So that does make sense. Do you have the tag from it that you'd
it's
remember?
antique lamb's wool linen.
Oh.
From Witchell.
So it's Witchell's. Yep.
Yep. And this is the 28 count Picture This Plus, which is really tight.
So the main stitch group that meets at Panera in Auburn, they had done this like a year or two ago as a group. There was a group of them that was stitching it there, and I saw a couple of different fabrics that people were stitching on. It's such a great stitch.
Yeah, we have people that are stitching it on green right now, and someone's stitching it on purple.
This is crazy on this fabric.
This is Chris the Camping Stitcher's birthday, Sal. So I have all those motifs done except for the spiders. There's actually some webs that go in on the center part of that little motif, but I'm waiting to do that because there's a bunch of long stitches. So Carol Smulligan and I are both doing it on Murky. She's doing 40 count, I'm doing 28. So it'll be fun to see the difference in the size when we get that done. And
I love it.
I don't remember who the other people are, but
so
someone's
cool on this fabric.
Yeah, someone's doing it on like a bright green, and someo's doing it on a purple.
A purple. I saw the purple.
That might be Chris.
Was Chris's purple? Yeah, I think
it might be Chris herself. But this is a 28 count on Picture This Plus Murky.
So sometimes, Laura stitching by the shore, for the longest time, I was like a strict Aida stitcher. I was stitching on white or neutral or like the Rustico. I was stitching on that. I was afraid to stitch on colors. Why? I don't know. But don't be afraid to try it. And sometimes, yeah, look at what the colors are and do a thread toss. And sometimes you have to change one out so it's a little darker or a little lighter so it shows up on your fabric. It's okay. There's no rule book here. It's good. It's all good.
Don't mind me, I'm just getting my haul.
They're picking. they're designers. And the original stitchers, their sample stitchers, stitch out what they have, right? What they have as the designer has given them as colorways with their fabric and whatever the original intention is for. Don't be afraid to play. Laura taught me that long ago in watching her videos and seeing her stitch some of the traditional stuff and just throwing it on a blue. And I'm like, blue? And that did me in, of course, the blue. So that did me in. So yeah, don't be afraid, people. Go out and play. All right. So purchases.
Do you have any starts? Oh,
excuse me. Just the Halloween on the orange. That was my new start.
Oh, okay.
So haul. I'm going to wait on that one so we can talk about it. I got Emily Calls, and it's going to be a sal on this.
What's
Yeah.
it called?
It's called, I forget.
Cozy Autumn.
Cozy Autumn Medley. It's really cute.
It is cute. I haven't seen
So
it yet.
I got the threads in, Classic Colorworks, a couple of weeks. I got them in. And they're going to have a sale starting on September 1st, which is right around the corner. And then I have...
Who's hosting it? Do you know?
Um,
Or the hashtag?
No, I don't
We can
know
look it
the
up.
ha-
We'll put it
Kathy
in the-
Walker had mentioned it, and I forget. So, I'll have to look it up too. But I have 2 fabrics, and I can't decide. So, I'm going to play with the threads and decide then what I'm going to do.
I want to give a vote now, so I'm going to look at it.
Let's take the threads out. And you can really...
I can tell you I'm already leaning towards this one.
I am too.
Cream and
I am.
sugar. I'm
Yeah.
leaning towards cream and sugar.
I think
I'll
we're
show you
leaning,
guys.
but wait. Oh no, it'll show.
Oh,
And that's inside, this color is inside something, so that might work. So we're leaning towards some cream and sugar, evidently.
now this particular one right here might blend.
But it's inside, it's what's here.
Yep. If it's all inside, it's not going to matter.
So if I run into anything that's outside, I'll just darken it up a shade.
And this is fog.
See, it's still good.
In case you guys want to chime in and vote, it's either one works. You guys have an opinion? Let her know.
So that was my purchase, and and this was my other finished that I did. Look at those leaves. I had a bolt of that leaf fabric forever.
Is it gone now?
Gail, my best friend Gail, gave me a bag like this and a pattern, and I made my own. So it has a zipper here, and then it has an open pocket in the back. So yeah,
It's nice.
So it had to have its own project bag. So there you go. How appropriate.
I think all my projects have their own bag.
Very autumny.
Except for my word plays, they're all in one bag, but I only
Yeah.
do one of them at a time, so.
I got this.
Winter Quaker by Primrose Cottage.
And I ordered.
Yeah, she ordered.
I have
So did I.
Some was coming to me anyway. But
I ordered some
my
too.
friend Cindy at Farmhouse Flossies created Mary Lou's Blue.
Mary Lou Blue.
It's beautiful. And I couldn't stop. Amy, does this colorway look familiar to you at all? We go to a knit group, a fiber artist group on Tuesday nights.
Oh.
And I've been dying to knit this sweater. And I've been on the hunt for yarn. I found it. And it was sent to me. Very similar colorway. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I was like, that looks like my yarn. So Cindy just posted this the other day. I'm very ecstatic. If you want to run over to Farmhouse Flossies and order some Mary Lou Blue and have your own. There you go.
Mine's already on the way. I must say that my hands were in the pot for that one.
That was awesome. I also ordered Liz Matthews' Glad Tidings.
Well, you'll show that next time, right?
I'll show it next time. I put out there to people, what could I do with that Mary Lou's Blue? And of course, everybody was saying like ink circles and all that with a colorway like that would flow through.
A lot of Christmas, too.
Yeah. Any of my ocean ones, I'm like, damn, if I hadn't stitched the ocean in that Quaker, I would have been stitching the whole thing with this because it's perfect.
And it's beautiful.
It's so pretty. So yeah, so people had chimed in, giving me a couple of ideas. That's the Winter Quaker came up in my feed. It was like, I swear it hears you talking. And it
does.
came up in my feed, and I went, that's a perfect small, and I needed something like that, so I ordered that. So I'm good. I think, oh my God, I'm at the bottom of my pile. She has a pile.
I had to lean out of camera to go get it.
Oh, wait. No, we can do that after. Stitchy kindness after.
Okay. I went to a consignment store, a junk store, trinket store. It's called Trinkets Gift Shop. Have you ever been there? It's right here in Hudson. And they sell antiques and
I know where that is, yes.
thrift stuff, and it's a little piece of Aida with some hand crocheted.
What a great idea.
And I thought, I know how to crochet.
Missy,
I can do this.
check that out. Remember your circle thing, Miss? That might be an option.
It's
I
cute.
forget how we were going to try to finish that off now, but
And we could dye it
it's a
too.
circle.
And we could dye it too. But we know how to crochet. I mean, I know how to
We
crochet.
could antique it with tea dye.
Or walnut crystals.
Very nice. Good find.
So anyway, I just was like, oh, 50 cents?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I could do that. I could do that shell crochet easy.
And then this was at Savers. I just thought it was a really pretty frame. You could do a lot of different things with it.
Something Christmassy in it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's very ornate, and it
Very
was
sparkly.
$3, I think. So then I had to visit Witch's Garden Crafts again.
Again.
I
love when
They
she
also
puts-
gives you little
she
samples.
lets you little samples. I had a lime green one.
See
in
that
mine.
like sparkle, and then this one's kind of reminds me of that backing fabric that I used on my summer glory stitch the last time.
peachy
Peachy
Overdye,
pinky, yeah,
yeah.
hard to say. But I got Pride. Look at how beautiful that is.
OMG.
These are all 18 count that I'm about to show you.
Pretty.
So there's Pride, and then Burst, which I thought I'm going to be
that's
getting into
cool.
mirabilias, and I thought,
How
wouldn't a
cool is
mirabilia
that?
be pretty in the center of that?
Yep.
You know, and then you use the whole thing to, I wouldn't cut it down at all. I would use the whole thing to frame it. I just thought that burst would be really pretty for that. This is probably the green you got. It's called Sloth.
Oh yeah, I have that green.
Oh, I thought maybe it was the sample you got.
No, it was even brighter. It was like electric lime green.
I think this one might be my favorite of them all. It's called Envy. Green with envy, right? But it's bluish green. It's
Oh, it's really pretty.
it's really, really pretty. It's got nice, beautiful modeling in it.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
good
not going to
one.
have to buy 18 count for a long time, I can
No,
tell you that. And
this
then
is a good one too.
I got a big piece of this grimoire.
Yeah, nice.
I just love the hand tie-dyed look that they do with their fabrics. I'm an addict. What can I say? They've stole my heart at Witch's Garden Crafts.
I know. I'll tell you, stitching on that orange. Oh my God, it's fabulous.
So while I was shopping fabrics, I couldn't pass this one up. This is a company out of England, I think. It's called River Hut Designs. And it just says 18 count Aida. It doesn't have a name.
Ooh, that's awful pretty.
But look at those colors.
Called Eerie Skies. 18 count. How pretty.
Yep, Eerie Skies. That's right. You're right. It does
Yep.
have a name. And I also got the floss called Eerie Skies. It actually does have some... it's trying to focus on something else. It does have some of the purple and the pink and the green and all the colors that are in here as well.
Nice.
I'm not sure how I'll use the floss yet, but
Very
I'll
nice.
play and I'll learn, and who knows? Could end up being your favorite things, right? You never know. But they're out of
That is pretty.
they're out of England. The shipping wasn't bad or anything. It just was part of an Etsy order that I did. So just cross stitch. The magazine came out. I don't know if did you want to look at that?
I got it online.
Oh, okay. You already got it? Mm-hmm. All right. And then everybody's got this one lately. And I couldn't help it because I have to do that bear and I have
And
to
she
do that
just-
Aurora Borealis. And
Helen just did a look through Magical something, another book.
yeah, it's a Halloweenish Magical Madness, maybe?
Cute. There's some really, and she showed one she liked, which was the cats. And I could see that on that orange fabric I got, but even the darker gray, oh, they were so cute.
And then I went down to Threaded Needle because she had gotten in something I had ordered when I went to one of her open stitches down there. And I saw this when I was watching Marissa from Kissa Creations.
I have this too.
And it's a little sampler book.
By Erica Michaels. I have this too. I haven't done anything with mine yet, but I love it.
And you print the stuff that goes on the inside of it online. It's free from Rainbow Gallery on their website. So the pattern you buy for the book parts and then the guts, it's a free pattern that you print.
Right.
So while there, it couldn't travel alone.
Of course not.
Of course not, it'd be a sin.
Of course not.
And I've been into some Mirabilias lately. And
She's beautiful.
the Raven Queen, and it's just stole my heart.
She's
And I won't get into
beautiful.
all the nitty grits of it, but I did get
The specialty thread.
the fabric
Oh,
and
she'll look pretty on that.
some of the specialty threads. It has, I think that's that same brand
yeah.
as that one that
Yeah.
you gave me for the,
Yeah, wildflower.
it has some,
Oh, water lily, yeah.
it has some whisper in it. It's that fuzzy
so
stuff.
Pretty.
Some beads, some krennic. So not all of this is in. So I'll be making another trip down there when she calls me, when Alice calls me to tell me that the rest of it's in. You want me to call you when I go, Mary Lou?
Yeah, I gotta get down there.
And I had bought a needle minder from her. It's got pumpkins on it. You've probably seen it on one of my stitches before, and I was like, I love that one so much. And they didn't have the exact same. It was more like a ceramic or a glass style.
yeah.
But this is the same name brand, and it's Accoutrement Designs. And this one's Winnie the Pooh. I like Winnie the Pooh, so
So cute.
I had to have him. And then I like camping, so I bought a little wooden camper. She had a little trunk show going on with these
And the
wooden ones.
ladybug.
And a ladybug. Ladybug. Then on the way back, I couldn't not stop at World in Stitches. So I had bought spools already that are similar to this, and I think actually I already had this pattern, but I bought some silks to play around with to stitch that stitch on a spool. It's a little Quaker sampler
Yeah.
that goes on the little thin spools, so
How tall is the spool? It's big.
it's about that
8
tall.
inches, yeah.
Yeah, 6 or 8 inches.
Yeah, I have a couple that says. Wow.
Sorry, I'm warm. It's hot out today. It's all that haul. So that's it for haul, but I do want to say thank you for the thank you. I know that's silly. But from my good friend Tobin, that's our
Always so nice. Yeah.
That's a-
Robin.
that's gonna be a personal joke between Robin and I.
know.
Tobin Boonis, thank you. Anyway, cute little card. Look at those little kitties popping out of the cups.
It's so nice.
I'm not sure if it's auto-focusing. Gosh, I hope it is.
Thank you, Robin. That was so nice to get. I love the kitties.
Yeah, I'm glad that you love the chart. Maybe we'll sell it someday.
Then I went over to Angel's, my former employer, and my buddy Carol gave me a gift. And she found them online, unfortunately, on this, but I've seen them. She got it on Etsy. It is auto-adjusting.
Okay.
And you have to it's like a puzzle built in this thing. So here's all the little doggies, the little
they're
dachshunds. So I love my grand dog dachshunds. And then, so I wrap one up with a little bit of floss, so the floss wraps around the belly, and they go right in there. They're so cute, and their little heads peek out. So that was a fun gift. Thank you, Carol.
That is adorable.
It is adorable. And then, what else? That's it. That's it for Stitchy Kindness.
All right, who you been watching? I mean,
So-
besides the normals, like I'm looking
The
for.
new one. So, I watched Loose Threads. I watched
I
the
love
Turtle
them.
Lady. I had more fun. You guys gave me so many laughs. I've been working my way back through all your videos. So I
Jeannie
watched
and
the
Luann.
current one. Yeah, Jeannie and Leanne. And I watched the current one, but I go back and watch, like, I started back at number 1 and started coming forward because I wanted to know all the history. Then I watched, Lost Our Needles. Have you watched them?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, I've never
They're one of my
watched
regulars.
this. Amy and Allie, mother and daughter duo.
Yep.
They are so, I like binged them the other day. I had an aching back this week. I couldn't move around too much. I was in the recliner with the heating pad on and off. And so
Yep, the mom
I
travels
needed
quite a
some
bit,
good
and
stuff. So
The daughter's a teacher.
I watched through this, so that was fun. Who else? Oh, and I just found Patty Stitchers. Patty Stitches. She's in Fairbanks, Alaska. She's awesome. I watched hers and it was really, she's quite entertaining. She has some lovely stitches, so that was fun. So yeah, I just found out, you know how when you're out watching people's videos and they'll mention somebody else, so I just kept jumping around. So I was watching all kinds of stuff. But these are the 3 that I really, especially Allie and Amy, I really enjoyed watching you guys. Thanks for the entertainment while I made it back.
So my new to me ones were Chris Cross Stitch, which is Chris XROSS Stitch.
Yep.
He's fun. I believe
He's funny.
he actually lives. I'm only on like episode 50 of his. I tend to watch people right from the beginning. So he has like 70 or 80. I think he actually lives somewhat local to us. He used to live out in California. And I'm pretty sure he moved to the Northeast. Someone told me.
Really? I always thought he was in California. I never knew what.
I'll let you know when I
Interesting.
get up to normal speed.
So
I'll
if
let you
you're
know.
watching, Chris, let us know. Inquiring minds want to know.
He's a hoot. He has this like little puppet called Sal.
Yeah.
It's funny. And then I watched a brand new guy. I think he just released his first new video like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, maybe. His name's Stuart, and he's from Scotland.
Ooh.
And it's Stuart's in Stitches, and he's a hoot. I love listening to
I'll
the
have
Scottish.
check that one out.
I love listening to the Scottish accent. I think I could sit and listen to Scottish people all day long. It's that whole foreign thing to us, right? It makes you. I don't know. I pay attention when he's talking because I have to.
Yeah, you go. Wait, what did he say? Yeah, I do that a lot. 'Cause
Yeah, he's
I'm
been
hearing impaired, so I really have. Sometimes I really do have to.
He
pay
stitches
attention.
quite a variety, and he went through it really fast. I'm thinking he'll slow down as he gets into doing more, but
Yeah.
he's already got like 500-600 subscribers in just a couple days.
Holy moly!
Yeah, he's
We're
fantastic.
At about almost 750. We're waiting for 1,000. We'll have a giveaway again at 1,000. So, yeah, that's our goal going forward. See 1,000.
I'd love to see 1,000 by
I
December
didn't
31st.
think I'd
but
be at 750. I was happy with 5. And I don't mean 500. I mean 5.
No, we need more than 5. That's our family. We need at least 10.
But it's fun. I'm glad you're all finding us and enjoying. And so make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all the stuff.
I just recently had my first in the wild person say, "Oh, I know you from somewhere. Oh, you do the videos." So that was really fun. That was the first time that had happened to me, and I was hoping it wasn't Kara putting somebody up to it like we did to her.
She's still gonna. She said she's gonna get us.
She's gonna get us back.
to that.
I'm like on high guard, so I was sitting there looking at the person like, yeah, sure, right. And I'm thinking, boy, that's not very kind of me. Because in the back of my mind, I'm waiting for Kara's joke to, her to get us back. So
Let's see. Do we have any plans coming up?
I don't make plans.
I mean, stitch-wise.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, boy.
Well, I want to start a bunch of things, which I said last time, and I haven't yet. So I'm going camping in next month. So I have a feeling I'm going to have a major, major attack of startitis next month. We'll see if that follows through or not. And I also just found out that the Crafty Grimalkin switched their September weekend that they're doing their sit and stitch, and it falls on one of the weekends where I'm up north camping, so I might go.
Oh my God.
That'll be so fun. Get to hang out with some of my Maine friends if they're there, and
That will be a lot of, yeah,
and if they're not, I'll make new ones.
you will. But you'll run into somebody you know there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That will be fun. I'm just going to start that on September 1st, that autumn medley. I'll start that. There was something else, but I don't recall.
That's
Maybe,
okay.
maybe I'm trying not to recall it so I don't do it.
Well, if she doesn't say it, she doesn't have to live up to it either.
But I will start the blues. So that, as soon as I get that thread,
Yeah, we're both waiting for our Farmhouse Flossie
I'll be
orders.
starting that. At least the little Quaker one anyway. And that, yeah, I can't wait. That'll be fun.
She let a little secret out that she has something in the works for me too. So we're both gonna have our own somethings.
It's a lot of fun. It made me happy seeing that the other day. So thanks again, Cindy. That was great. I guess that's it. That's our wrap up. Everybody be kind.
As always.
Live free and stitch. Bye.